If you have a healthy lifestyle and you get trauma or anxiety, that is nature's way of naturally reining in your assumption about the world. We assume things like our spouse is not going to cheat on us or have children with other people. We assume leaders and dignitaries are going to do what we want them to do when they aren't actually doing that often. We assume that God, Jesus, Allah, magical Buddha, astrology, whatever, or even drugs are going to make us better, healthier, or make life good for us when they actually don't a lot of the time. And none of that magic actually works. So your perspective gets out of line with the reality. And when that's reined in, with the reality that you don't realize is going to happen or you aren't forecasting or you can't predict as well, then that undermines, pulls the rug out from under you, and you topple over in a more anxious or vigilant or sensitive relative to the rest of society, hypersensitive state of mind, which could be described as anxiety or trauma and similar. And that is super debilitating. So, to avoid that, we need to expose people more to the reality that is nature, real life, and that over paranoid or too anxious for normal society is more in line with the reality of the real situation, that is Trump, Putin, Hitler, Genghis Khan, and other similar figures in the world that have, reined you in, that you know about. But there's also ones right next door: pedophiles, rapists, murderers, and people like that. Really, they really occur. So having a perspective that you're saved from that, or you're not going, that's not going to happen to you, is not realistic. So when it does, you get trauma, you get anxious, and similar, or a near occurrence. That's nature's way of getting you to focus in a right way, so that the world is aligned, or your life is aligned, your perspective is aligned with the reality.